Hi, hello my dear students. Welcome back to chemistry class beta. So up to now in the organic chemistry track, we have studied about the three chapters. That is nothing but 10th and 11th and 12th chapters. In the 10th chapter, we have discussed about the haloalkanes and haloarenes. And in chapter number 11th, we have discussed about the alcohols, phenols and ethers. And in chapter number 12, we have seen about the aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids. Okay na beta? So all three chapters from the organic chemistry track, they are having a major weightage in board exam and also in competitive exam. So from that organic chemistry track, this is the last and fourth chapter. That is nothing but chapter number 13. We can say that organic compounds containing nitrogen atom. Organic compounds containing what beta? Nitrogen atom. So organic compounds containing nitrogen means in that category we can consider a list of organic substances. But we don't need to consider about all the organic substances those containing nitrogen atom. Because of as per NCERT syllabus, we have to be discussed only about the three types of organic substances which contains the nitrogen. So sir, what are the three types of organic compounds which are having nitrogen, and about which compounds we are going to be studied here? Number one is we are going to be studied about the amines. What is the topic? Amines. Okay. And one more is nothing but the diazonium salts. Simply we can say that BDS, nothing but benzene diazonium salts. Next one is third organic compound which contain the nitrogen, that is nothing but cyanides, CN, isocyanide, NC. You know all these compounds. I hope you very well. Okay. So about these three types of organic substances, okay now, which contains nitrogen, about this only three compounds we are going to be discussed now. As per our syllabus, this is enough now. Okay. And try to remember. So from this organic chapter, of course as compared to three other, it is a small chapter. But from the chapter also, in theory board exam, we are going to get 5 marks. So as per previous pattern 5 marks. But as per present situation, as per reduced syllabus, from the chapter, we are going to get 100% more than 5 marks. Guaranteed. Okay? Right. So again in the three topics, sir, which topic was very important? Amines, I have given triple star, very important. Diazonium salts, important, 2 star. And cyanides and isocyanide, it is a topic only for competitive point of view. Okay beta? Good. So let me consider from today onwards here I am going to start about the amines. मैं आज से अमाइन का इन्फॉर्मेशन शुरू कर देता हूँ. एंड इन दिस क्लास, सो आज के क्लास में अपन किसके बारे में पढ़ाई करेंगे ना? सो डेफिनेशन ऑफ अमाइंस एंड क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ अमाइंस एंड स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ अमाइन. These three simple topics I am going to be finished now. And in tomorrow's class we will go through the nomenclature. Okay beta? Right. So let me consider, sir, what is mean by amines? And what are the general formulas of amines? And before that, tell me, come on, what is the functional group of amine? Maybe aliphatic amine or maybe aromatic amine. What will be its functional group? So the functional group of amine, we can write bond NH2, bond NH2. So NH2 is the formula of functional group of the amine. Okay beta? Good. But listen carefully all of you. Amines are nothing but the two types. Depends on their nature. कितने टाइप्स अमाइंस रह सकते हैं बेटा? 2 टाइप्स. एंड इन दैट नंबर 1 इज एलिफेटिक अमाइंस एंड नंबर 2 इज नथिंग बट द एरोमेटिक अमाइंस. सो सर, व्हाट इज द फार्मूला ऑफ एलिफेटिक अमाइंस? द फार्मूला ऑफ एलिफेटिक अमाइन, दैट वन वी कैन राइट R bonded to NH2. R bond NH2. This is the formula of aliphatic amine. And one more is nothing but the aromatic amine, nothing but AR bonded to NH2. Try to remember both the formulas. Sir, what is the difference here? Aliphatic amines, they contain the example like methylamine, ethylamine, Like the simple compounds we have to be considered which do not contain the pi bond resonance. But aromatic amine means in that AR position we must be right benzene, means benzene bonded to NH2. So you know the name of compound, what? Aniline. Anyway, so aliphatic amines are NH2, aromatic amines AR NH2. Try to remember both the formulas. Okay na beta? Good. Now we have to know about the definition. Sir, what is meant by amines? What is meant by amines? So try to focus here. The definition of amines, we can write that amines are nothing but the alkyl or aryl derivatives of ammonia. That means amines are prepared. Amines are prepared from ammonia. In that ammonia formula is NH3. 3 hydrogen atoms are there. So such hydrogen atoms which are present in ammonia, when they are going to be removed, they are removing means such removed hydrogen, they are going to be replaced by the alkyl group, and that hydrogen in ammonia, they can be replaced by the aryl group. So we can say that amines can be prepared from ammonia. Amines can be prepared from, the meaning is nothing but derivatives. Amines are nothing but the derivatives of ammonia. That means amines can be obtained from ammonia by the replacement of hydrogen by any alkyl group or by any aryl group. Okay, first suppose ammonia formula is NH3. In that one hydrogen atom we are removing, and that hydrogen removed by R, so we can say RNH2, means you got aliphatic amine. First suppose again we are removing one hydrogen, again that removed hydrogen replaced by the aryl group, so we can say ARNH2. That means we can prepare aliphatic amine and we can prepare aromatic amine. So amines are nothing but the derivatives of alkyl or aryl derivatives of what nana? Ammonia. So amines are nothing but the alkyl or aryl derivatives of what? Ammonia. So just one word definition you have to be right now. Okay. First suppose in NH3 one hydrogen replaced by CH3, I mean alkyl group. So we can say CH3 bond NH2, and R can be replaced by what? Methyl amine. R we can replace by what? Ethyl amine. R we can replace by what? Propyl amine. Like that we can write the number of examples. Methyl amine, ethyl amine, both are nothing but the aliphatic amines, and here it is nothing but the phenyl amine, or we can say aryl amine. Phenyl or aryl, not phenol. Phenyl, what is the formula? Phenyl group C6H5, or we can say benzene ring. These two groups in combination form, we have to be say that aryl, and also we can say that phenyl. We can say phenyl amine, and also we can say its common name is nothing but aniline. You know this information very well. So from now onwards, try to remember any two example perfectly. So methyl amine, ethyl amine, both are nothing but the aliphatic amines, and this is nothing but phenyl amine, and also we can say that aniline. So aniline is the best example for what nana? Aromatic amine. Okay na? So come on, remember once again. Aliphatic amine example methyl amine or ethyl amine. Aromatic amine example aniline. What is meant by aniline? Phenyl amine, and this is called what nana? Aniline. आपको remember होना पड़ेगा, must and should. Very good. Definition and examples. Okay, clear beta. Amines are obtained from ammonia. How? Because of in ammonia hydrogen atoms are there. When hydrogen atoms goes to be replaced by any alkyl or aryl group, like that manner we are going to get the respective aliphatic and aromatic amines. But clear? Now here I am going to be discuss about the classification of amines. Now about what we are going to discuss? Classification of amines. So here the major important classification of amines is primary, secondary and tertiary amines, and along with this 3 other classifications are there, but वो इतना important नहीं हो सकते ना. Okay ना? Anyway, let me consider first part about the primary, secondary and tertiary amines. Okay, right now. So once again I am going to be consider what is mean by primary amine and what is mean by secondary amine, what is mean by tertiary amine. So one thing again, all the amines may be primary, may be secondary, may be tertiary. All they are obtained, all they are derivatives of what, Nana? Ammonia. Nothing but, first of all, I want to take ammonia. After that, we are going to read the primary, secondary, tertiary. Yes, what is the formula of ammonia? Nitrogen. Nitrogen contain how many hydrogen? 3 hydrogen atoms. Okay, I have written here. Nitrogen belongs to the group is group 5th group, or we can say 5A group. So it contains 5 valency electrons. Out of 5, 3 electrons they are in sharing. Remaining we can write the 2 electrons. Nothing but ammonia contain 1 lone pair. Nothing but 2 unpaired electrons. So this is the formula of what? Ammonia. Now from that ammonia we can derive the amines. Let me derive first primary amine. Okay, very easy. So one of the hydrogen atom in ammonia, it's going to be replaced by the any alkyl group or any aryl group. Okay, so what we can write now, in the place of H I am going to write the R. The meaning of R is nothing but the alkyl group. If you want in that H place, you can write the aryl group also. You can write benzene also. Okay, I have written in the place of H R. R bonded to what, Nana? N. Okay, I am also going to be right here. R bonded to what is the group, Nana? N. And N, it connected to 2 side to what, Nana? Yes, 2 side 2, it was connected to hydrogen atoms. Again same thing, nitrogen contains total 5 electrons. 3 they are in sharing, remaining 2. We can write the 1 lone pair. Okay, now beta, good. Now I am going to do another hydrogen also. I am going to be replaced by the alkyl group. Already first hydrogen replaced by the R. It was connected to what? N. Again it was connected to H. But now I am saying that hydrogen also, now I am going to be replaced by the alkyl group. Okay. And above plane H atom is there. Okay, that H atom I have written as it is. Again same thing, nitrogen contains 1 lone pair. Okay? Good. Again in that ammonia another hydrogen atom was there. Now that H atom also I am going to be replaced by the alkyl group. Or you can write aryl, no problem. R bonded to N. N bonded to R. Again here nitrogen above plane H is there. It is going to be replaced by the R. Now here you suppose same thing, nitrogen contains 1 lone pair, nothing but 2 electrons, unpaired electrons. Good. Now listen carefully all of you. So 1 hydrogen replaced by R, we are getting primary. Okay, 1 hydrogen atom in ammonia, if it replaced by any alkyl group or aryl group, that forms the product. The product name is nothing but the primary amine. Which amine? Primary amine. If in ammonia, if 2 hydrogen atoms are replaced by any 2 alkyl or aryl group also we can write, then we have to say that it is nothing but what, Nana? Secondary amine. If in ammonia, if all 3 hydrogen atoms, they goes to be replaced by the any 3 alkyl or aryl groups, definitely we have to say that it is known as what, Nana? Tertiary amine. Okay, so once again I want to tell you, if nitrogen connected to 1 carbon, that is called primary amine. If nitrogen connected to 2 carbon, that is called secondary amine. If nitrogen connected to 3 side 3 carbon, this is called tertiary amine. Or we can say, if nitrogen connected to 1 alkyl or aryl group, primary amine. If nitrogen connected to 2 alkyl or aryl group, may be same or may be different, that is nothing but secondary amine. If nitrogen connected to 3 same or 3 maybe 3 different, maybe alkyl group or maybe aryl, whatever it may be, nitrogen should be connected to 3 alkyl or aryl groups, they have to be say that it is known as tertiary amine. Okay, but I hope this explanation is also not enough to you. So by seeing the structure only, directly we have to be imagine which is primary, which is secondary, which is tertiary. Yes, we can say. but one hint you required. The hint is, in the given structure, we have to be see the presence of bond NH2 group. Which group? Bond NH2. Here may be alkyl group, maybe methyl, maybe ethyl, maybe phenyl, maybe benzene, whatever it may be. But there should be presence of nitrogen should contain 2 hydrogen. So the group should be what? NH2. So primary amines, they must contain NH2 group. But secondary and tertiary, they won't contain NH2. Secondary contains NH group. Secondary contains what, Nana? Secondary contains bond NH bond. Bond NH bond. But tertiary contains only nitrogen atom. Okay, tertiary contains only nitrogen atom. In that, based on number of nitrogen atoms, and number of nitrogen is only one. So based on number of hydrogen atoms, we can see which one is primary and which one is secondary and which one is nothing but tertiary. This is important to you. So primary amines are NH2. Are NH2. So primary amines, they must contain one NH2 group. So the name of this group is called amino group. This is important to you, beta. Secondary amine, they must contain bond NH bond. Bond NH bond. So this is how to say that it is known as imino group. Which group? Imino group. That is amino. This is imino. Amino formula NH2. Imino formula NH. But what about tertiary amine? It neither contain amino group nor contains imino group. Just it contain nitrogen atom. Nitrogen atom connected to 3 carbons. So we can say this nitrogen atom is known as tertiary nitrogen atom. Okay. So final thing is, by the presence of NH2 group, means by the presence of amino group, we have to say that is primary amine. By the presence of imino group, we have to confirm that secondary amine. And by the presence of tertiary nitrogen atom, we have to be confirmed that is nothing but what, Nana? Tertiary amine. Here in the place of R, we can consider R, or we can consider aryl, or we can consider benzene, as you wish, Nana. Okay, good. So classification number 1 was over. Come, just 2 minutes, coming. Okay, now beta. Yeah, this is your first classification, and second classification, small classification is there. Yes. So chart 2 classification, that one is nothing but we can consider B category. So that is nothing but the simple or, and we can say that, sorry, simple and mixed amines. What is the second classification, beta? Simple and mixed amines. Okay, now we have to know that, sir, what is mean by simple amines? Let me consider here the meaning of simple amines. I am going to give you what we are going to discuss, beta. Simple amines. So simple amines, this type of classification only we can see in the case of secondary and tertiary amines. Okay, so here I am going to give the statement: secondary or tertiary amines, secondary or tertiary amines which contains same alkyl, or which contains same alkyl or aryl groups. This is the meaning. I will tell you. So simple amines are nothing but the secondary or tertiary amines. Secondary or tertiary amines. So here nitrogen atoms, they are connected to maybe alkyl group, or they may be connected to aryl group. But that alkyl and aryl groups in secondary and tertiary amines, they should be same. Here methyl, here methyl, 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 like that same alkyl group, or you can get same aryl group. They are known as the simple amines, or we can say symmetrical amines. Okay, example. So secondary amine example. Secondary amine means R bonded to NH, NH bonded to R. Means we can write the example is CH3 bonded to NH, again NH bonded to CH3. So this is the example of what? NH group is there, NH is nothing but imino, imino means which amine? Secondary amine. Okay, we can say it is a secondary amine. But in that secondary amine, alkyl groups are there. But alkyl groups, how they are? Same. So if nitrogen connected to two same alkyl groups, that is called what, Nana? Simple amine. Okay. I am going to consider now tertiary amine. First, suppose CH3 bonded to N, again N bonded to what, Nana? CH3. CH3 bonded to N, N bonded to what, Nana? CH3. Again nitrogen connected to R. Here also we have to be write same species, that is nothing but the CH3. Okay, so here nitrogen connected to, and this is which amine? Tertiary amine. Secondary or tertiary amines? Secondary or tertiary amines. In that, nitrogen atom should be connected to two same or three same alkyl, or we can write aryl groups. I have written here only alkyl. If you want, you can write here C6H5, C6H5, no problem. So we can write C6H5 bonded to NH, again bonded to C6H5. So looking like NH means what? Secondary amine. It contains two same groups. Okay. So secondary or tertiary amines, if they contains same alkyl or same aryl groups, they are known as simple amines. I hope you understand this answer clearly. Good. So next one, in that B, here we have to say number one is simple amines. In that B category and type 2, that is nothing but what, beta? Mixed amines. So now we have to know that, sir, what is meant by mixed amines? Mixed amine का meaning क्या हो सकता है? Same we can write like this. Secondary or tertiary amines. Secondary or tertiary amines. Here what, Nana? In case of simple amines, they are having same alkyl or aryl groups, but here we have to say that secondary and tertiary amines, they are having different alkyl or aryl groups. They are having different alkyl or aryl groups. I hope you understand this answer clearly. Very good. So let me consider example. First, suppose secondary amine, they contains different alkyl group and also they can contain different aryl groups. Example 1. Here I have taken CH3. You suppose CH3 bonded to NH. Again NH bonded to C2H5. One is methyl group, one more is ethyl group. Two alkyl groups are different. And this amine is nothing but which amine? Secondary amine. So we can say this is nothing but mixed amine. Let me consider another example. CH3 bonded to N, N bonded to CH3, again it connected to C2H5. Okay, nitrogen connected to three alkyl groups, so we can say this is tertiary amine. Here two alkyl groups are same, but here what about another? This is different now, beta. Yes. So if nitrogen connected to different alkyl groups, so we have to say that again mixed amine. Let me consider another example. Methyl connected to N, N connected to ethyl, formula is C2H5, and you suppose N connected to propyl, formula is C3H7. So what happened here in this? Nitrogen connected to maybe secondary amine, maybe tertiary amine, or maybe tertiary amine. In secondary or tertiary amines, if nitrogen bonded to two different maybe alkyl groups or maybe aryl groups. Okay, so such amines we have to say that what, Nana? Mixed amines. Let me go for classification number 3. Yes, so third classification depends on nature of the group, or nature of the side chain. Classification number 3, C, that is nothing but we can say that nature of attached group. So based on nature of attached group to the central nitrogen, again we have to say that amines are classified into three types. In that, number one is, I am going to be considered that aliphatic amines, and also we can say that alkyl amines. So formula is answers CH3 connected to NH2 means we can say that methyl amine, and also we can say that it is a what nana primary amine. Next, CH3 bonded to NH bonded to CH3. So nitrogen contain one lone pair. This one we have to say that secondary amine. Next, nitrogen connected to N connected to, again we can write nitrogen connected to 3 CH3. So here also nitrogen contain one lone pair, but this is nothing but what kind of tertiary amines. So maybe primary amines and secondary amines and tertiary amines. Here the nature of attached group same, CH3. So in that case, again we can get how many types of aliphatic amines? Three types. Primary aliphatic amine, secondary aliphatic amine, tertiary aliphatic amine. Okay na beta? Ready? What exact names? Methyl amine, dimethyl amine, trimethyl amine. In that way we have to be pronounced. So in that all cases, nitrogen connected to the group is nothing but the alkyl group, means alkyl contain the nature is aliphatic nature. That is the meaning. Yes, in that number 2 is, here I am going to be considered that is about the aromatic amines. About which topic, Nana? Aromatic amines. Okay, so what is mean by aromatic amines? Aromatic amines means amines that are having benzene ring, or we can say phenyl group. So let me consider, here we can write C6H5, otherwise we can write that benzene bonded to NH2. If nitrogen connected to CH3, if NH2 group connected to CH3, aliphatic amine. If NH2 connected to benzene, aromatic amine. That's why I have told you based on nature of attached group. So here attached group is benzene, so we can say that aromatic amine. But which aromatic amine? Primary aromatic amine. And here we can write benzene bonded to NH, again NH bonded to benzene. So what happened here? Again this is nothing but amine, secondary amine, but secondary amine connected to two side to benzene. So we can say secondary aromatic amine. Now we can write again same thing, what kind of benzene bonded to N connected to 3 side 3 benzene rings. N connected to 3 side 3 benzene rings. Nitrogen contain lone pair, nitrogen contain lone pair, nitrogen contain lone pair. This is primary aromatic amine, this is secondary aromatic amine, and this one is nothing but what, Nana? Tertiary aromatic amines. Okay, and in the third classification, so that is nothing but the, if NH2 connected to methyl ethyl, that is nothing but aliphatic amine. If NH2 connected to benzene ring, aromatic amine. And sometimes nitrogen may connected to one side methyl group, one more side aryl group. So we can say type 3, that is nothing but the alkyl aryl amines. So type 3 is nothing but the, we can say that alkyl aryl amines. Means in this type of amines, one side we have to write the alkyl group, and one more side we have to write the aryl group. Two groups we have to write. That means in this category we can't write primary, only secondary and tertiary. So CH3 bonded to NH2, one side alkyl group, methyl group. Another side we are going to write the aryl group, that is nothing but the benzene ring. So it is nothing but NH means imino group. Imino contains secondary, so secondary alkyl aryl amine. So alkyl aryl amine, or we can say methyl phenyl amine. Okay, we can write tertiary also, Nana. So what we can write? CH3 bonded to CH3 bonded to what? N connected to what is the group, Nana? Benzene. If you want here in that place, okay, one side alkyl, one more side aryl. Alkyl aryl amine. Alkyl aryl amine. Yes, here if you want you can write benzene, otherwise you can write methyl, otherwise you can write ethyl, as you wish. So in that secondary and tertiary category, what happened here? Amines in these two types of amines, nitrogen atom, it was connected to the alkyl and aryl groups. So we can say these two are nothing but the alkyl aryl amines. So aliphatic amines, or we can say alkyl amines, aromatic amines, or we can say aryl amines, and type 3 is nothing but the alkyl aryl amines. So these three types of classification of amines we have seen on the basis of nature of group which was attached to the nitrogen atom. Okay, yes. And fourth classification, very small classification, brother. Type 4, and also we can say that D. Actually it is not a type of classification, but generally we will consider in case of carbon compound primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. Yes or no? So same in the amines, primary amine is there, secondary amine is there, tertiary amine is there. But quaternary amine is not possible because of ammonia contain only 3 hydrogen. So we can't replace at a time 4 alkyl group. Okay. So that means for amines we can write only primary and secondary and tertiary. But we can't write the quaternary amine. We can't write quaternary amine, okay, but we can write quaternary ammonium salt. Okay, now this is important to you. Both the important, yes, in this chapter very important terminology. So what is mean by quaternary ammonium salts? Quaternary quaternary ammonium salts. Okay, let me consider first of all formula. What is mean by quaternary? If nitrogen connected to surrounding 4 carbons, this is called quaternary. So we can say that nitrogen connected to, what I told you, if nitrogen connected to surrounding 4 carbons, nothing but surrounding 4 alkyl groups. Okay, na? Yes, here nitrogen connected to surrounding 3 alkyl groups, tertiary. But nitrogen connected to surrounding 4, of course it is not possible, but possible can be, okay, it can be possible by the loss of that lone pair of electron. So by the donation of one lone pair, we can form a new bond, okay, now with what, Nana? Another alkyl group. So that is nothing but the NR4. This bond can be possible only by the loss of lone pair. So loss of lone pair means the charge is nothing but the positive. Okay, now, and followed by here we can write the X minus and Cl minus and Br minus as you wish. So this is looking like NH4 plus. What is mean by NH4 plus? Ammonium. What is mean by NH4 plus, Nana? Ammonium. So this is also same like looking like NH4 plus Cl minus. Nothing but ammonium chloride. What we can say, beta? Ammonium chloride. But here in the place of hydrogen, 4 alkyl groups are there. So we can say that tetra alkyl ammonium halide. It is an example of quaternary ammonium salt. Okay, all of you know now. So it is the formula for what? Quaternary ammonium salt, and the formula is nothing but the NR4 plus X minus. And for this, and also we can write its exact name. The exact name is nothing but the, how many alkyl groups are there? 4. So we can write that tetra alkyl looking like NH4 plus. So we can say that ammonium, tetra alkyl ammonium. X minus means we can say that halide, tetra alkyl ammonium halide. Okay, here I am going to write one example for quaternary ammonium salt. So for that, try to write the common name. Yes. So in the place of R, I am going to write the group is nothing but the CH3. But alkyl group is methyl. But how many alkyl groups are there? 4. So we can write that CH3 taken 4. So completely I am going to write in the square bracket R4, nothing but CH3 4. It connected to nitrogen. Okay, I have written like this. And it contains the charges nothing but plus. And in the place of halogen I am writing Cl minus. So come on, try to say the name. What is the name we can write here? Tetra alkyl. Here is what? Tetramethyl. So name of this compound is called tetramethyl. looking like NH4 plus, so we can say that ammonium, tetramethyl ammonium, and it contains the charges Cl minus, so we can say that chloride, tetramethyl ammonium chloride. Yes, so I am going to consider here another example. In the place of R, I am going to write now, in the place of alkyl, I am going to write now phenyl. What is the formula of phenyl group? C6H5. In the place of R, we have written phenyl, but how many R groups are there? 4. Here also 4 phenyl groups are there, and it connected to one nitrogen atom. So nitrogen atom connected to 4 phenyl groups. Again same thing, looking like NH4 plus and Cl minus or Br minus as you wish. So tetraphenyl ammonium chloride. Name of this compound is called, we have to be say that tetraphenyl. What Nana? Tetraphenyl ammonium chloride. So name of this compound is nothing but the tetraphenyl ammonium chloride. Very good. Okay, all types of classification was over. Next, a small topic in within 2 minutes we are going to finish now. So this is nothing but the structure of amines. Which topic we are going to discuss now? Structure of amines. Yes. What is the amines general formula? RNH2, that is primary amine, and this is secondary amine, and this is tertiary amine. So let me consider this example only. What is the name of this example? Methyl, methyl, methyl. Trimethyl amine, or we can say tertiary amine. So what is the formula of trimethyl amine? Central atom is nothing but the nitrogen. Okay, I am going to write here. Central atom is nothing but nitrogen. Nitrogen contain one lone pair. Okay, here I am going to write that nitrogen contain one lone pair. And nitrogen connected to 3 methyl groups. Okay, I am going to write that this is methyl group number 1, and this is methyl group number 2, and this is methyl group number 3. Okay, so how many methyl groups are here? 3 methyl groups are there. Clear beta? Yes, 3 methyl groups are there. 1, 2, 3. So name of this compound is, we have to be say that trimethyl. Name of this compound is trimethyl amine. Trimethyl amine, and also we can say that tertiary amine. So in the tertiary amine, definitely we have to say that between 2 nitrogen atom, here the exact bond angle, it is around 108 degrees. So in trimethyl amine, the bond angle value, that is equals to 108 degrees. So nearby it is looking like 107 degrees. So what is the shape of ammonia? Pyramidal. It is also same like ammonia. Nitrogen bonded to H, nitrogen bonded to H, nitrogen bonded to H. But depends upon the size of alkyl group, 107 becomes 108. Okay, and the shape was same looking like ammonia. So trimethyl amine, it is an example of tertiary amine. It contains the shape and also we can say the geometry. So the geometry of this trimethyl amine, we can write, that is nothing but the pyramidal. What is the geometry or shape? Pyramidal shape we are going to be right now. So trimethyl amine, bond angle is 108 degrees. Its shape is nothing but what? Pyramidal. And what about the hybridization of nitrogen? So in trimethyl amine, yes, here I am going to consider the nitrogen. Around nitrogen, 1 bond pair, 2 bond pair, 3 bond pair. 3 bond pairs are there, 1 lone pair there. So in hybridization, along with this 3 bond pair, we can consider the lone pair also. So total 4. Total 4 means nitrogen undergo the hybridization, that is nothing but the sp3 hybridization. 1 s hybrid orbital, remaining 3 hybrid orbital. So total 1 s and 3 p means total around every nitrogen in amines we can see 4 hybrid orbital. Out of 4 hybrid orbitals, 1 hybrid orbital contain lone pair, and also we can say that unshared electron pair. And remaining 3 bond pairs are there. So S and sp1 and sp2 and sp3 none. Okay, all of you? Yes. So out of 4, 1 hybrid orbital contain lone pair. Remaining 3 hybrid orbitals, they are making sigma bond with what, Nana? 3 different carbons. Okay, all of you? Good. So this is the story only about the trimethylamine. So what about all other amines? Yes, that conclusion I am going to give you now. In all amines, not only in trimethylamine, in all the types of amines, maybe aliphatic or maybe aromatic, maybe primary, secondary, tertiary, whatever they could be. In all amines, I want to say that nitrogen undergoes sp3 hybridization. And in all amines, we have to be say that same thing, the bond angle, that value should be less than 109 degrees, 28 prime. And all amines, they are having the geometry, or we can say shape. The shape is nothing but the what Nana? Pyramidal shape. So now my question is, amines, they are having sp3 hybridization. So the expected bond angle should be 109 degrees 28 prime, but they are having bond angle is less than 109 degrees. Due to reason is lone pair, bond pair, they causes what Nana? Repulsions. So bond angle is less than 109 degrees 28 prime. Due to reason is lone pair, bond pair. Lone pair, bond pair, they causes the repulsion, and these repulsions are more powerful as compared to the bond pair and bond pair. Right. So due to this concept only. And one more concept is also there. So bond angle values, they goes to be depends upon number of alkyl or aryl groups. Yes, sir. In primary amine, only one alkyl or aryl group will be there. But in secondary amine, 2 alkyl or aryl group will be there. But in tertiary amine, 3 alkyl or aryl group will be there. So depends upon number of alkyl or aryl group, there will be change of what Nana? Bond angle due to change of repulsions. Okay, so actual bond angle value, that will be depends upon the repulsions concept, and that will be depends upon the number of alkyl or aryl groups, and that will be depends upon the size of alkyl or aryl groups. Okay, so large size molecules, they causes more repulsion and less bond angle. That is the meaning. So once again, this is a story only about the trimethylamine. But in all amines, nitrogen undergoes sp3 hybridization, and all amines having pyramidal shape. But in all amines, we can see the bond angle less than 109 degrees due to reason number 1, lone pair, bond pair, and bond pair repulsions. And reason number 2 depends upon the number of alkyl or aryl groups, and also depends upon the size of alkyl or aryl groups, maybe methyl or maybe ethyl, like that. Nana, we can consider number of groups. Okay now. Yes, so this is the concept, and also we can say story about the classification of amines and structure of amines. So based on the structure of amines, what we can say that amines are basic in nature because of they are having the nature that is nothing but the Lewis basic nature. What is meant by Lewis base? Lone pair donors. So due to presence of one lone pair, one unshared electron pair is there, they have the capable of, they can donate the lone pair. Okay, so by the donation of lone pair tendency, that means we have to say that amines are basic in nature. But up to now we have studied alcohols, so phenols, so especially carboxylic acids, all they are acidic in nature. And this is the compound amines. We have to say that always amines are basic in nature due to presence of one what Nana? Lone pair upon the nitrogen atom. Okay, yes. And in the next class, in tomorrow's class, we are going to be discuss about the nomenclature of amines and isomerism in amines. Okay, beta, right.